What's the word, YouTube? It's your boy Big Will, back with another episode of Life After Prison. Let's get it started. So, sometime last year, they had a incident in Providence, Rhode Island. I live in Massachusetts. It's the next town over, right? Next state. It borders Massachusetts, and they had 3 kids that they did something stupid, very stupid. I don't disagree with anybody that says it. Cops, them, judges, whoever, citizens, they did something stupid. They were driving around in a convertible BMW. I'm not 100% sure if it was stolen or not, but they had a BB gun that was a rifle. It looks like a real shotgun. They were pointing it at people. They pointed it at police officers. They could have got killed. They could have got shot and killed easily. They're 15 or 14 years old, 16 years old. There was 3 of them. Anyhow, they went on a high-speed chase. They ended up crashing into a fire hydrant. And what takes place after that is appalling. The way these cops take this badge to overuse their powers. Oh, it's horrible. Let's get into it.
We begin with that breaking news out of Providence. Police have released body camera footage of a pursuit and the arrest of 3 teenagers in Providence. You can see it right here behind us. That led to 2 officers being suspended. Target 12 investigator Steph Machado has been going through the video and tells us what it shows. Steph?
Well, Kim and Shannon, new since my report at 5 o'clock, police have released 4 additional videos, bringing the total to 41, containing more than 8 hours of footage from body-worn cameras from the early morning hours of July 9th. That's when 3 teenagers were arrested on King and Salmon Streets following a police chase through the city where they are accused of pointing a BB gun rifle at civilians and a police officer. 2 officers were suspended for use of force during the arrest of the teens, including Officer Domingo Diaz, who was seen here in one of the body camera videos spitting in the direction of a suspect. The videos also show more than one officer punching the teenage suspects, as you can see there. In addition to Officer Diaz, Officer Mitchell Voyer was also suspended as a result of this incident. Both officers are under criminal investigation for the force that police say they used that night. Now, in one of the videos that was newly released in the last hour, Officer Diaz is seen being physically restrained by a sergeant right there as he's repeatedly striking one of the teens. Attorney General Peter Nerona says the investigation is still ongoing. No charges have been filed against any of the officers at this time, and Providence police are declining to comment tonight because of the Law Enforcement Officers Bill of Rights. But here's what the Public Safety Commissioner Stephen Perry and Mara Lorza said about this video last month.
I saw excessive use of force in some of the body cams that is both troubling and appalling.
I reviewed the video and it is appalling. It's beyond upsetting.
And at the time, police were declining to release the video, but the AG said he authorized the release of this body camera video today because the investigation is substantially complete, but it is still ongoing. Target 12 is continuing to comb through the hours of video right now. We're actively updating WPRI.com, and we'll also have more tonight on 12 News. I'm Steph Machado, 12 News.
So these cops, you see, they chased them. The cops, they're double the size of these kids. These kids are 120 pounds, 130 pounds, soaking wet, if that. These cops, excessive force is horrible. The way that they beat these kids. One kid, a 15-year-old kid, had brain surgery. He already had brain surgery. And I know that's not the cops' problem, right? But the problem is this. They're paid, and their job is to police the union, police the city, right? Police the state. When there's a call, their job is to be biased, right? They come in, they don't let their emotions get involved. I don't care what they do, right? Short of shooting at a police officer, short of killing somebody, there's nothing that... These kids are not fighting back. They're not holding weapons. When they crashed, they surrendered. They put their hands up and they gave up. But these cops take it upon themselves to beat these kids. I mean, beat them. They're punching them. There's one clip that they show where one of these cops are unloading with 2 fists, just coming into these kids. And they're kids. Their brain's not even fully developed. So yeah, they messed up, but that doesn't mean that you beat them. They were suspended with pay. With pay. Anytime I do something wrong, I get arrested. I don't get pay. I don't get suspended with pay. I go to jail pending investigation, right? I get bailed out, I lose my job. I get bailed out, I lose my job. I'm not able to get arrested and still keep getting paid pending an investigation when I clearly broke the law, just like these cops did. But they take the law into their own hands, and they're protected. Now, I can see if the kids were putting up a fight. I can see if they were struggling. I can see if they shot at the cops. I could see the force then. But these are kids, and all they did was be scared, really. After the stupidness, the scaredness kicked in. And there's nothing that justifies these cops hitting these kids. Nothing justifies these cops hitting these kids. And they gotta start being held more accountable for their actions. They're police officers. They work for us. They're paid with our tax dollars. They're not superior to us. We don't do what they want. They do what we want. When police officers are like this, the community, the citizens of the state that they live in or the city should be able to vote to see if these cops should be fired, should be off the force. When they do things like this, when they shoot kids, when they shoot unarmed people, when they shoot unarmed civilians, when they shoot the wrong person, when they shoot kids, when they kill people, when they beat them, when they plant drugs on them. The things that they do with that badge, because they have inside connections, they ruin people's lives at time. And the cops that act like this are puke. I don't speak this on all cops. There are a lot of good cops. You know, I have a good friend, a very good friend of mine. He's been my friend for damn near 45 years. He's a sergeant. He was in the Marines. Awesome fellow. Awesome guy. He does his job. He does his policing per his job. He doesn't use that badge as a means of authority over people. And nowadays, what these kids, these cops do, they join the force and they get the badge and they think, I can do what I want. I can sell drugs. I can molest kids. I can shoot kids. I can kill kids. The things that these cops do, they are only human beings. So at the same time, they should be held accountable as human beings. But seeing as how they have that badge, and they're supposed to be held to a higher standard of excellence, they should be penalized more harshly when they break the law. Their job is to uphold the law, and they break it. It's crazy nowadays. But let me know what you all think in the comments below. I'm going to do another reaction video here. I'm going to let you know what happened with these cops. Let you know what ADA Narona said about charging these cops. It's your boy Big Will. Like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe button so you can hear more stories like this, and I'll see you on the inside. Peace.